Hey everyone, I'm Eric Castiglione. I am the Director of Programming here at Fearless Athletics, and these are the movement standards for WODs 1 and 2 in the 2015 South Philly Rumble. Workout number 1 is a deadlift ladder. There will be 2 lanes, one for men and one for women. Each lane will be filled with bars at the predetermined weights. Athletes may approach the bar to start, but may not touch it until the count of go. Upon the count of go, the athlete may lift the first bar. Each subsequent minute, the athlete will get another countdown. They may set up ahead of time, but may not lift that bar until the count of go. If an athlete fails to complete the weight or chooses not to attempt it, they may spend the remainder of that minute doing as many double unders as they can. If an athlete successfully completes the weight in that minute, they may not do any double unders. If one athlete completes the weight while another athlete fails, the athlete who successfully completed the weight will continue in the ladder while his partner will not. For a good deadlift rep, the athlete must lift the bar from the ground and achieve full extension of the hips and knees at the top with the shoulders behind the bar. The athlete must then place the bar back down on the ground. Dropping from the top will result in a no rep, as will lack of full extension at the top. In other words, you must pick things up and put them down. The score of this WOD will be the total pounds lifted by the entire team multiplied by 1.5, plus the total number of double unders. Workout number 2 is a team chipper with a 12-minute cap. Upon the count of go, all 4 athletes will simultaneously begin working on 100 box jumps, 30 inches for men, 24 for ladies, 150 hand release push-ups, 200 wall balls, 20-pound ball for men, 14-pound ball for ladies, and a 10-foot target for everybody, and a 2,500 meter row. Upon completion of these 4 movements, athletes will spend the remainder of the time trying to do 30 muscle-ups. For the box jumps, athletes must take off with 2 feet at the same time. They will land on the box of their specified height, and they must achieve a full extension of the knees and hips while on top of the box. The rep is counted upon achievement of this lockout. If an athlete fails to achieve full extension while on top of the box, it is a no rep. Similarly, if an athlete does not take off with both feet simultaneously, it is a no rep. Step-ups are not allowed. For the hand release push-ups, athletes will start in a high plank with their arms fully locked out and their knees and hips off the ground. At the bottom of the movement, their hands must leave the ground. To complete the rep, athletes must return to the start position with a full lockout of the arms and knees and hips off the ground. If an athlete fails to lift their hands off the ground at the bottom, that is a no rep. If an athlete fails to lock out their arms completely at the top of the movement, that is a no rep. And if the athlete does not lift their knees and hips off the ground at the top of the movement, that is a no rep. For the wall balls, athletes must pick the ball up from the ground and come to a full standing position. From there, they must squat to full depth with the crease of the hips below the top of the knee. The athlete will then launch the ball at the wall, and the center of the ball must hit the wall at or above the 10-foot mark. No reps will occur if an athlete fails to pick the ball up to a full standing position, if the athlete does not achieve full depth in the squat, or if the athlete fails to hit the target. Bouncing between reps is also not allowed. For the row, the team must row through 2,500 meters. At the start of the workout, the team may have an athlete already strapped into the rower, but the athlete may not touch the handle until the count of go. Also, an athlete must remain on the rower until the countdown reaches 0 meters. For the muscle-ups, athletes must begin in or pass through a hang below the rings with a full lockout of the arms and feet off the ground. If an athlete fails to achieve full extension of the arms at the bottom of the rep, it is a no rep. Similarly, if an athlete fails to lock out the arms above the rings, that is a no rep. Kipping the muscle up is allowed, but swings or rolls to support are not.